Alrighty, welcome back here to the ESL Challenger League Season 45 playoffs in the lower bracket, round 4, 9 versus Sprout. They're fighting to stay in and stay alive, and at the moment, both of them have one foot out the door because they've both lost the map. Both 16-12 on each one, so let's see who can win the decider here on this side. Sprout sliding out on the T side, taking the advantage there. They won the knife rounds. Good initial damage here. Goofy's going to fall down to 20. So far, only the T side have won any pistol rounds. Let's see if that can continue into this, which I'd imagine it will do, but we shall wait and see. Pushing in towards mid. Another headshot's going to be coming out. It's going to be very low. They're pushing up here, even rather Goofy. It's going to fall. Good kill. Took a little bit too many more bullets than I'd really want, but nonetheless, the job was done. Hades trying to be ready and waiting. They only play over towards B at the moment. Rotation going to be coming out from Carla, but he's only 6. You've got K sitting on the platform at the moment over towards A. Alpha taking a little bit of damage from the Julies. He's still alive for now and live in a kick in. K's going to join him up there. This should be a solid B wrapping hit as well. There we go. Carla's going to go down. Stars are going to be holding on to these angles. Mynio taking down the player who's down in towards that B connector. That is going to be a fantastic kill. Hades in a good position, looking to go in for the snapshot, but he's not going to hit enough of the damage. K in towards connector, his position known and documented. It's going to be Lau being able to take him down, and Mynio lost one that's alive in a pair of Julies. He's got enough bullets here, but has he got good enough aim? Going in for the shots, never mind. He misses pretty much all of them.
And the streak continues. T-sided pistol wins. It just keeps going. And that's obviously an important round for them to come out on top of. Extra little bit of cash available. And bearing in mind that this is the last chance for either of these two teams to extend their run here. Just a quick update once again. Spirit Academy and Apex are currently tied up. Eyeballers and Saw. Eyeballers lost the first map. And of course, well, they won the first map. Now it's tied up 1-1.
Oh, good spray from Alpha, but he's going to fall. Good flash coming out from Mynio. Going to allow the kill and conversion over, allowing them to pick up a Galil. Zyphon going to be pushing in. Mac 10 in hand. Smoke over towards Palace. Doing out all the good angles. Mynio from the distance, looking to take an initial fight. Unable to do any real damage there with the USP. Should be a good round from Sprout. You're going to be seeing the push with the Galil and the rest of the guns. They want to try and do as much damage and stave off Sprout from building up an economy. Now, waiting on this other side of the smoke at the moment. He has been spotted. The spray comes through. He might lose his life if he's not careful, but the kill's going to be coming through. Zyphon's going to be able to find one. Going for the second one while blinded. Well played by Sprout. That's what we want to be seeing.
Yeah, I mean, I love the teamwork and coordination there, right? Swinging on one another, having each other's backs consistently, making sure that 9 cannot move their way into the site. And while Anubis has started to swing a little bit more evenly, it's still pretty T-sided, which is why, of course, Sprout, after winning the knife round, opt to start on the T side. And so far, so good. But 9 are able to buy in here, so they've got some teeth. Let's see if they've got bite.
Lacking in the utility department, they're going to have to be careful. Mynio is going to get tagged down heavily there, down to 55. To wait and see if he's going to get pushed. Good mid presence. Looks like it's going to be an A wrap. We'll have to wait and see if they decide to dedicate themselves to this. Hades with a fantastic position. He's going to go for the peak. He gets headshot. He's going to have to back off. Gets the kill though. Stair's going to go down. Zyphon's going to get flashed and the push rather. Don't you love me? Wow.
You got flashed.
Be able to pick up 2. Hades coming in, being able to go in for a nice trade. Alpha and Zello, last one's left alive. Smoke goes through. This is going to help Zello massively, but he's going to be playing super aggressive. And unfortunately for him, Goofy's going to have his number. He calls it in, gets the kill. 1v2. Goofy helps his team convert the bonus round over in their favor. This is not a round if you're Sprout that you want to lose.
Very quick turnaround. actually quite an impressive display. I mean, we didn't see them get this kind of early traction. Neither team, in fact, were able to get this much early, not early traction, but early like return traction, I suppose. Generally speaking, the last couple of maps, you get 4 or 6 rounds in before your opponent is able to start building into anything. So this is a really, really good turnaround from 9. Their teeth did, in fact, have some bite, and they're able to get themselves a nice round on the board here. Now, of course, this isn't the major issue for Sprout. All it's done is it's caused them to no longer have a bonus. But that does mean that the reinvest is pretty damn pricey, and losing this round could be detrimental.
The boost is good. But unfortunately, a little bit too slow. Oh, no, never mind. Mynio, he peeks back into mid, loses his life. Good play, good patience from Sprout. They want the connect control as well. I'm going to put in some bullets. Tag down with 1 HP. Still looking good. Zyphon only on the deagle. You know what? He can hit those shots, so why not place him with it? 2-1. If they can actually win this round, 9 would be in an even more spicier position. As in, a bad one if Sprout can win. Because their economy is destroyed. K, he's playing aggressive. He might get caught off guard unless he checks this angle. He doesn't. Lau's going to be able to find one, but the trade should be coming through. But back and forth it goes. Alpha, really well played. Smart from Sprout. They're making sure they have their positions covered. We didn't see enough of this in the previous map in the second half, but this time around it's changed. Hades, he switched positions. Smoke for Palace. Smoke for Platform as well. Flash going to be coming through. That should... No, it doesn't catch Hades off guard. He's still actually going to be sitting behind the bomb site at the moment. Waiting for his opportunity. That's the bomb going down behind the wall. He can't catch it off guard. And Hades, he's going to have to hold his angle for far too long. He's going to have to give it up, because that smoke's going to dissipate in a moment or two. So he has to rotate his position quietly. Alpha's on the other side of the smoke. He's going to catch him off guard. Gets the kill. It's going to be Zello. Last player left alive. It's going to be Kylo. He has to stay alive.
And that's all, folks, as Porky Pig says. Nice round from Sprite, nice turnaround, bringing it back into their favor very quickly. And I like the way that they played it. And you're right, we didn't see enough of it. I can think of one round on Vertigo where we saw this, and it was one of those rounds where they were heading towards the B site. Lau gets into a really nice little off angle, and they play safe. They play slow, and they wait for 9 to start rotating in, and they catch off that rotation. And this is exactly what they do. They get some solid mid presence, and then they tuck themselves into these tight angles and hold on there. And you were saying, as you were casting, like, oh, if he doesn't check this angle, why would you? Because 9 times out of 10, someone isn't going to be there. That's why it's called an off angle. And that's what works out so well for Sprout. The problem with that kind of play style is that you can't do it too often, because now, if a 9 player walks there, they will check that angle. Do it to them once, and they won't let it happen again. So we need to see more creativity from Sprout. It can't just be off the back of off angles, right?
Well, the reason why I was saying checking that is because there was 2 of them pushing down. So you have one person hold the long angle whilst the other clears out the off angles. But it's an easy mistake to make. First kill onto the site. That's going to be Goofy falling. That. Trent going to be having to do his best. He's got the rifle on his team. Alpha. This is a player who's new to this roster. At least as a stand-in from what I know. Kylo misses the opportunity. They now know there's at least a rifle here. And Alpha's already going to be sneaking around the corner. He catches K off guard. Fantastic initial kill. Now Zyphon look to go in for even more. They're hungry. They want to demolish this team. Economy's not there for the side of 9. They can buy next round. They need to try and keep this life on Kylo alive if they can. That's exactly what they're going to look to do. That's why he backed off. Mynio, he's got no armor. He's just got a deagle. So honestly, doing economical damage may well be higher up on the priority list for him than anyone else, and also just cause a distraction to try and keep his teammate alive.
Lau's also been a little bit of a rock star on this map. He doesn't want to let Lau live. This could be so detrimental. Oh. It's the one gun they could have taken into the next round. They could have had a rifle. And instead, all they're going to be left with is a deagle. Assuming mynio survives?
He's running. He wants to get some revenge and potentially kill for himself. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He stepped and he missed, unfortunately. He stayed alive.
That's at least something. If he'd just been able to connect that kill, maybe he could hold on to that weapon, take that into the next round, get that little bit of revenge. But no, not to be the case, unfortunately. That's another round for Sprout. And I was a little like, okay, cool. So 2 rounds for Sprout, 9 get around. Now we're going to start going a little bit back and forth. But instantly off the back of that, Sprout just go, hang on, no. And then start bringing rounds back again. So another 2 consecutive rounds in their favor. And 9 looking shaky. Very shaky on this defense. And I feel like I want to see them take a little bit more of that mid presence. Because Sprouts have had more or less free run over towards mid. And while they haven't used terribly much of it, the fact that they've had that option so consistently, and when they do use it, it works out really well for them. So we need to see a bit more presence here from 9.
It's going to be a solid buy from them. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to make it work. Sprout have been looking pretty good. This is a T-sided map. Being able to convert it back and being able to win it out and deny 9 from multiple rounds is absolutely fantastic. Good nade. But unfortunately, something to AWP not as impactful. Alpha tags 1, but pretty much received the same amount of damage. Zello, he's pushing in pretty much solo on this angle. He has got 2 other teammates who are going to be backing him up, though. It's going to be Zyphon. Finds a kill over towards Palace. Still 1 in towards that connected position. Are they going to account for this? That is the real question. There you go. You can see Lau. He's holding on to this angle. He's waiting for this player to do something. K, as soon as he pops out, he's going to get found. They're going to be playing up against him. They now know he's there, but at a cost of losing a player. Lau, he's going to play aggressive against him as well. He's going to die. Eventually, the trade comes through, but at what cost? Mynio peeking around the corner, looking to try and deny the bomb plant. Can't quite reach it, but sees the back of this player. Gets the shot. Sprout-StaehrH! He returns. He retaliates. Knocks the head off. Hades left in a 1v3. Spots out. No, never mind. We switch it over just in time to see Zello spot his gun and shoot him in the head.
And that was another round. Like, if you watch the mini-map there, mid was completely free and clear. Okay, you've got Alpha over towards water, so there's a chance that he can turn and look at someone crossing the bridge. You also had Lau kind of babysitting Bomb back towards the spawn. But the entirety of mid is free and clear. If you use a little bit of utility, flank around, you could actually come up behind them. It's a tough call to make, obviously, because they can't see the enemy on the mini-map, but that's why this mid presence is so important, and they just haven't had it.
Still early doors, but can't really be saying that for too much longer. This is the 7th round. Good initial kill from K. He's trying to have it followed up by his teammates, but they're unable to succeed. Never mind. Kyla peeks in, gets a headshot. Going to have to try and find another one. It's not. It's going to be the Glock getting that kill. Goofy with this 5-7. He can have a high impact on this. They're going to be rotating into him. And they're going to be walking right into his gun if they're not careful. He's going to be going for the peek. Oh, unfortunate timing. He tried, but smart play via Sprout side. The bomb is going to be on site in a moment. Alpha play a little bit more recklessly on this as he pushes on through. See, I know there's only 1 player left alive at the moment. That's going to be Hades, saving the AK.
Decent eco, all things considered. 2 kills, pick up an AK and take that into the next round. But they've lost so many rounds. It's hard to believe this is the same 9 that we saw on the last 2 maps. I'm a little lost for words at how one-sided this map has been so far. There's still time for 9 to come back, as you said. It's still pretty early on in the map. But to have conceded this many rounds and only being able to pick up 1 for yourself and not even keeping it that close. Like 2 or 3 kills has been the maximum. 3 kills is fairly close. 2 kills is like, you need to be doing a little bit more than that if you want it to count as economical damage. At this point, Sprout are not... Oh, man. Alpha had 13k coming into this round. I mean, that is just a stupid amount of money to have off the back of all of these wins and to know that you're just not getting punished. You're just not suffering any sort of consequences. And in that round, 9 did take some mid-control. Of course, it was a pistol round, so, you know, able to get something off the back of that. But now you have guns again. Now you've got 2 AWPs, for goodness sake. Show some presence.
See if the double up setup can work. I do like their approach, but if they don't win it, it's they're gonna have nothing in the bag. We've run out of gas if they're not careful. Which early on it could be fine, but now they're at the point where Sprout could be going up all the way up to 9 rounds. Well, 9 looking to try and deny that. Molly's going to be coming through. Like I said, I appreciate the double up setup. mynio's going to be holding this A connector in towards mid. Deep mid as well. AWP on K, he's going to be returning back over towards that mid position, seeing as there's no early aggression over towards B. Lau, he's already pushed up close. He's seen the play. He's going for the spray, but he's going to fall. His teammate's not going to be there fast enough to get the kill. He swings and he dies. Hades gets the baited player. And Sprout making a couple of mistakes there, but also 9 just reading it well and getting the initial kills. And now StaehrH has to play careful. And be an AWP there to take care of business. Zyphon falls, and now it's going to be 2 players. This is the 9 that we needed to see. They're still alive at the moment, and there we go. XELLOW with the AWP finds 1. They could try to cut off this rotation over towards B. Push on. Try to find those kills. Keep in mind, Hades, he's coming up from behind, trying to hold down this position. They're spreading, and that's exactly what you need to do on the Anubis. You can't just stay in one place if you're the CTs. If you know where the majority of the players are, you got to spread a little bit more. And that's exactly what's happened. There, he's going to be looking to drop down here, and he's going to go unnoticed for the most part. His footsteps may be heard, but the rotations already happened too on this site. This is what we're talking about. The rotations have already happened for these players, and they swing on out. 8 seconds left. XELLOW, he's finding 1, but he dies. So it doesn't matter. Double up setup.
Yeah. Pays off, high risk, but the reward is there. They do get around in their back pockets, and we did see that little bit of extra presence towards mid. In fact, it was in mid where Sprout started to stall out a little bit, and that just kind of punctuates what I was saying about how important that position is. I will just say, for anybody who maybe joined us a bit late and didn't hear about this, but this is the 4th best of 3 that 9 are playing in the space of 2 days. So this is a team that is probably pretty damn tired, and you do expect them to still be playing at a top level if they can play at a top level, but gotta cut them a little bit of slack.
Yeah, they have been playing a lot of games today. Keep that in mind as well. There's only so many excuses. If you choose to play a game, obviously schedule can be difficult to change up. There's only so many excuses you can make. Oh, Alpha going to be able to find that first kill. The trade almost going to be coming through, but he's going to stay alive with a couple of HP there. 21. Any lag you see is only on our side. It's not affecting the players from what we can tell, so just ignore it for now. 9. 2-6 on the board. They want to try and find another one. They are looking good. Good initial damage. Good initial kill as well. Making it down to a 4-on-4 situation. They're going to be seeing presence over towards B. Good utility being thrown out, denying the push. The boost coming out. This could work out if they can catch a player off guard. Open up this site. Oh, there we go. Goofy goes down. Stair hitting that shot. The nade coming out from K doesn't quite land in the right position. Smoke going to be cutting him off as well. This means this AWP setup is going to be absolutely brutal for them and against them. For a retake scenario, two AWPs, not what you want. So this has to be a save. All because 100%. Of those 2 AWPs.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about the high risk, high reward. This is one of those risks. One of the risks being damage to economy. The other risk being if you find yourself in a retake, 9 times out of 10, it's just not going to be worth it. Also, guys, if you see players moonwalking or whatever, it is just an issue on our side with the Go TV. The players themselves are not struggling, so don't stress too much about that. They are all fine and dandy. Well, the Sprout players are at the very least. I think 9 are starting to feel that pressure mounting once again. They are going to keep that double AWP into the next round. It's such a big investment. You can't really afford to just throw that entire idea out the window, especially when you see that the cash is not great right now. So there's going to be a little bit of buying for everyone else, spread the wealth around a little bit, but losing this round could put them in a pretty tight spot. They'll still be able to maybe get a force out of it into the next round, but ideally they need to start getting rounds on the board here. They need to start showing some presence, because Sprout, I don't know what to say. I mean, they're just so in control from start to finish.
Yeah, obviously T-side and Anubis, they got to choose which side because they won the knife round. They were looking a little bit more confident towards the end of Vertigo, although making mistakes, and I obviously made a couple of memes here or there. or staying factual information, I guess. But either way, it's nice to see them coming into this map, and it's one you have to know how to play and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they're doing right now on their T side. This is the Sprout we want to see. 7 rounds on. I did mention a potential 9th round, like getting 9 rounds to the board, and that's looking more and more likely. Double AWP setup. Kind of work again here for 9. It failed them last round. Can't really afford to just drop an AWP. They're not in a position to do so. Every little bit counts. Sprout playing patient. They've given up over towards B for the most part. They've got one person holding it. Goofy playing under. No one's holding mid. Oh, they are technically ESL is, but he's playing it very passively. Zyphon with the bomb. He could get cut off.
Oh.
Goofy, he gets the kill. This is huge for them and Hades. He joins in. He takes down Alpha. If Hades swings it, he could find another kill as well, but might end up getting burnt alive if he's not careful. Mynio is going to be going down. Hades is going to be able to find one. That's going to be a quick shot as well, and CSGO gets tagged down to 16 HP. There's only going to be 2 of them. He has to back away. He goes over the peak. He drops. Zyphon, he was the man of the hour yesterday, but not today. He's not really being as present.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's absolutely out of there. No chance of making this one happen. This was played very well from 9. It was the kind of round that could have terribly backfired because Lau was watching that angle. But Lau going down there opens up so much for 9. They finally start to show that mid presence. They take very good control because now they're pincering in. They've already got players on A site who are doing a lot of work to keep it going, right? Hades with that AWP. Great job there of shutting the push in from mid. And once you've got those 2 kills, Sprout just crumble.
Aggressive plays coming right off the bat here. Mynio's going to have to be careful. StaehrH going to be burning alive. 68 HP left on him. Molly's going to be coming out over towards Goofy. He's still going to be fine. Nade onto StaehrH as well. That's not looking good. Goofy has to be careful. Hold on to this close angle. The flash going to be coming through, but he's going to get pushed. He drops. That's a big kill. Okay. He's left alone over towards the B site right off the bat. He's got a teammate rotating on to help him, and luckily for them, good utility usage is actually going to allow them to potentially hold on to this site for even longer. He's still with AWP at the moment, holding this angle, waiting for them to push onto him. It's going to be Mynio holding his connector position. He's going to be able to find one. He's going to get sprayed from the platform position. He has to back off with the A1. Lau takes down K. The site is crumbling. Connector as well. Lau finding the kill on Hades. That's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation. 2 versus 3 as Mynio's going to be able to pick up ones. StaehrH's going down. Kyler's going to be coming up from behind. CSGO, he's not looking. He doesn't expect this.
Oh, God.
Smart play. He's waiting patiently. He wants to purchase fully into this round. This is the kind of play you want. He finds the first, going in for the second one as well. He can't quite make it, though. Now, Mynio left in a 1v2. I have to praise Kyler for that. The trigger control. The discipline. And now Mynio, unfortunately, unable to accomplish what his team set out to do, but good attempt.
So we talk about the trigger discipline, but I feel like it actually backfired a little bit. Because he gets right up next to CSGO, gets that kill, but he's in plain view of the site. So a player on site is very quick to be able to shut him down. The spray transfer is just not where it needs to be. Maybe if he takes the shot from further back, draws some attention, maybe then Mynio can like push out, you know? But it's all these things that you have to make those decisions in a split second. And it's so difficult to know for sure if you're making the right one. And well, that didn't really go to plan, unfortunately. Sprout bounced back up to 8 rounds here, secure themselves, at the very least, the half win for T side. And 9, obviously this round can't buy back into that second AWP, so gotta have to make do.
I think that's for the best. They need to change up how they're playing. It worked once, and that's pretty much it. Now Kyler's going to be in a good position to catch him off guard, but he loses the duel. They just go in dry, and they get the kill. Mynio on the sidelines. He's going to lose as well. Lau, he's been on fire. An absolute monster. Before the rounds even properly started, they've already won it. The 9th round, Sam.
That's devastating. I mean, 9 puts so much stock on a potential B hit, and A just gets completely overrun because this time Sprout aren't going for like they're not going for some kind of a default where you've got your forces spread so heavily across the map. They hit A, all 5 of them. You overrun those 2 players that are there, and you now have control. And Lorne is being so cheeky right now, like going for a potential exit here, trying to take some guns away. And if he dies, it's not really the end of the world. There you go. He's off the board. They have so much cash. He's on 12 kills. It was like, if anybody could do it, it was him. But he wanted to make that expensive. And well, luckily for 9, they do stop that from happening. And they will be able to take those 3 guns into the next round.
And an AK.
And an AK, in fact,
Picked
managing
up, yeah.
to get rid of that M4, pick up into the AK, a little bit of extra long-range headshot damage. That could, but does it matter, Tom? They had 2 AWPs at a point, and sure, it makes a slight difference, but with the way things are going now, with so few rounds left to try and claw back in, it's kind of a yay moment, but I don't know, Sprout just running away here.
Yeah, it's a 9 attack pause here. I'm not quite sure how many they've used this game, but they've used a lot over the series, which I do appreciate, because there's lots of times where both me and you will be shouting at the screen, like, take a bloody pause. Like, use the tools at your disposal. You may not want to have to admit that you need to take a break to have a tactical talk, but, I mean, it's what you need to do, so do it. So I'm glad to see them do that. Potentially, damning situation. 9 could still get, 6 rounds on the board. And if they do that, I think they could actually win this. It's a T-sided map. And it's not like they're playing badly. It's the fact that Sprout are actually playing very good, and it is a T-sided map here.
Yep.
Sprout. Pretty happy that it's this map pick as well to see how they do. Lau, he's pushing up. Star of the show so far on his side. He peeks on in, but he's going to have to back off. The molly coming through. Look at the bottom live. Okay. Doesn't even have to back off properly. That's the secondary molly going to be coming through. Lau, considering putting a smoke down, decides against it. And Zello, he's going to be peeking in with an AWP. He's going to get helped by his teammates. It's actually an interesting decision here. Okay, he's going to be on this angle as well. He's going to be able to find a kill. That's unfortunate. Swing comes through. The trade as well. That works in their favor. Goofy's going to be holding on to this now. Molly goes down. It actually just blocks part of the entryway there. And they wait. The rotation comes through. There's no attempt over towards A. This is all going to be all or nothing on this round. And there he goes. Zello is going to be able to find mynio before he can do any damage from behind. It's going to be Goofy over towards Seiko. He's going to be able to find one, but the trade's going to be coming through. Alpha, fantastic work. And Kyler, he's in a good position to find the trade. Takes down Alpha. Look at the go for the second one. Unable to accomplish it. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation. Hades in Palace. AWP in hand. They need these rounds. They can't afford to lose a single one. Should be spotted in a moment. There's a play over towards platform. It's going to be StaehrH. Zello in towards that connector spot. Waiting for anyone to dare touch his bomb. He misses an opportunity. Flicks on. This still has life in it. He peeks on through, but unfortunately, Zello, he's disciplined. He just holds onto the angle and gets the kill.
Honestly, such a solid crossfire setup there. Zello getting set in that position to make sure that if a flank does come from water, he's able to shut it down, and it's exactly what he does. And then StaehrH, after planting, gets the cross from towards CT spawn. So no matter what happens, no matter what direction they come from, there's going to be a trade. So very, very well played there. Double digits for Sprout here. This is the first time we're seeing double digits in the first half in this particular matchup. With 2 rounds left here, 9 desperately need both of them. While this is a T-sided map, you need some wiggle room.
Yeah. Last 2 maps were both 16-9 with the same, 16-12 with the same scoreline. Let's move on. Let's see if they can actually bring this back from 9's side. If they can get a couple of rounds on the board, the kills are just not going their way. Guns are not there. The execution isn't either. Kay's going to be able to find one. The trade's there, back and forth, but never mind. Goofy, he finds 2. Unfortunately for him, he's executed. 1 more round to go for this half, and Sprout, if they can deny 9 the 4th round on the board, as they've denied them the 5th, it's hard to say, but honestly, I'm struggling to see if 9 can do anything unless they win the pistol, the follow-up, and the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, after losing that round, sure, they've got to buy into this. It's just going to be the 1 AWP this time because very much strapped for cash. But even if they win this, and the pistol and the bonus and the conversion, I'm still concerned.
Yeah. Pushing in. Oh, Goofy's going to be able to find a double. 4 rounds. That could be key. I think it is. I mean, if 4 rounds or bust. As well as depending on how Sprout decide to play. If they decide to try and play their YOLO, let's finish this out syndrome sort of situation they have, then that could be a throwaway from them, which could give 9 the grasp into the second half that they so badly will want. They've given up pretty much all the map. And like I was talking about earlier on, 9, they know to just spread out across as soon as they're given an inch. They take a mile, and that's what's happened. Lau, he has to go in for the trade, but he doesn't expect this.
No.
Who would? That off angle is just super off.
But look at this rotation now from Alpha. It's almost like Alpha expects mynio or is attempting to like fake that they're going to head that way, make some footsteps, right? But mynio hasn't actually... He's not in that same spot. So that attempt at a fake is completely wasted. And this was such a cool round from 9. I love that rush. It was kind of hit or miss because it might not have been a B hit, but it works out so well.
Oh my god, not like this. So good. I didn't even... I lost my words.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first half done and dusted, folks. 11-4. CSGO, anybody? We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll find out.
There's fire in the atmosphere, moving in synergy, this electricity. The power of the pioneers, tearing through history, this is our destiny. We are the power, we are the change, we are the pioneers of paradise of fame, and we push you louder like hurricanes. We are the pioneers, we are the pioneers. We are the power, we are the change, we are the pioneers of paradise of fame, and we push you louder like hurricanes. We are the pioneers, we are the pioneers, we are the power, we are the change, we are the pioneers of paradise of fame. We push you louder like hurricanes. We are the pioneers, we are the pioneers.
Break up, don't speak for a couple of weeks. I'll be in his place till he calls and says he's sorry. This situation's on repeat, just like a scratch on a CD. It just gets deeper when you...
All right, diving into the second half here. So I'm going to take this place here for you, Sam, but Sprout versus 9, straight into the action. It's going to be Sprout with a double kill from fantastic plays. Zyphon going to have to choose up big as well, but it's going to be loud for the Jewel. He's looking to pick up a couple of kills there as well, and the round's over. And there you go, Sam. I'll leave the floor to you.
Well, just as well you didn't give it to me earlier. So we broke our streak. Finally, a CT side wins a pistol. And that is probably the worst news that 9 have had all day. Things were looking rough until this point, but it was like, come on, guys, we've got 4 rounds. If we can win the pistol, you know, we're in with a chance. No such luck. No bomb plant. Nothing going for them right now. Sprout about to hit 13 rounds. Maybe. Like, I want to put a little bit of faith here on 9. Maybe they could make it happen, but realistically, 13.
Zyphon, good kill. Yeah, I mean, 9 have to win this, the follow-up round from this. I don't think they really have much of a chance going into this. Sprout, rather. Have got this locked down. 11 bullets in the magazine at the moment for Zyphon. That could be a bit of an issue for him if he's not careful, but never mind. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's going to be another round on the board for them. 13 on the board.
Full bonus as well. Minimal reinvestment here. Sprout feeling comfy. Comfy as all hell. And of course, it's another round without a bomb plot, so again, limited money. They are obviously still able to force into this. They will have some rifles. But you gotta start to think the pressure, the realization that ECL 45 could end for them right here. They need to make something magical happen.
Yeah. They've been playing a lot of games, and honestly, just coming back off the back of the major as well. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, he's looking to try and stop this conversion going in the way of Sprout, and that could be massive. But look at this, Zello. He's made his way past one of the players. He makes no sound. He could be the thorn in the side of 9 to deny them this position. And look at this, Zello. He's pushing through the smoke. He's going to catch a player off guard, pick up a kill, and also a rifle. But he doesn't know that there's a player who's made it all the way through. So also at the same time as him getting that kill, he could go actually up against them. Never mind. The bomb goes down. 9. This is their chance. If they can survive with all 4 players. mynio, meanwhile, looking to try and take down Zello. He peeks out through the smoke. But unfortunately for him, he's too slow to react. Hades with 1. Look to go for the double, but he's going to be completely blinded here. They're not going to expect him to be sitting around this corner. He's going to be going in for the play. But unfortunately for him, he's going to go down. Zello going to be pushing in. It's going to be Goofy and K. Last 2 players left alive. But unfortunately for them, they're going to get deleted. There's so little time, though. But the damage is done to the economy. They're going to be looking to go in for the hold. How are they holding this? Last second defuse of all things. The kill came through as well. What a round to lose.
K, oh man, doing so much there to try and slow that down, to try and stem the tide and keep them alive just a little bit longer. But this is going to be the last proper force for 9. Because at the end, assuming they lose this round, of course, right? Getting a little ahead of myself here. But if they lose this round, this is the last full force they have. And things start to get the end. So this is must win.
Oh, you don't like to see that mynio fall in very early on. He was so crucial on Vertigo. He's not really been present in this map. And his teammates haven't been living up to trying to answer back. Kyler, who did so badly on Vertigo, has been doing a little bit better on this map, but still the worst performing player. Kills on everything. You have to keep that in mind. See if they can try and clutch us back on. They're going to have to win 12 rounds in a row right now if they want to win it right out. Or we're going to go to overtime. Alpha, good position, sitting on the A stairs in connector. Hades waiting. Oh, he takes an early shot, and they bait it in. Goofy, he gets the kill on Alpha. Good initial kill. Can they take this advantage? They've equalized it up on manpower, but Staehr, he pushes one through, and Hades, he just flicks around, hits the head. He doesn't have any chill. It's down to a 2-on-4. This round has to be theirs, surely. There's just no way they managed to clutch this back. Lau pushing in from CT. He's going to get spotted out. He's dropped as well. This round is just over.
And a slight sigh of relief here, I feel like, from 9 as well. We said it was a must win. It's also important because they've kept quite a few of these rounds very close, which means that Sprout are in a very tight spot economically. So this means that they have a chance to create some sort of momentum here. They weren't able to get the pistol conversion or pistol bonus in conversion. Tough situation to be in, but they've started to make that comeback. They've started to position themselves to try and make something happen. Unfortunately, with Sprout being on 14 rounds, it's going to need to be a miracle run.
Started to believe. I can't remember what that's quote from, but probably some old boomer film.
Wow.
Maybe I'm trying to think if it's like Peter Pan or something. I'm not sure. Either
But
way.
what was the line?
I can't remember now. It's like yeah. Either way, let's move on. I've forgotten. There's actually that new Peter Pan film coming out.
Memory worse than mine.
That's not possible. Start peeking in. Get his name right. That would have helped. Step. Good kill. Mynio. Didn't get dropped. Equalized the firepower. They're going to need to do a lot more than that. Exactly that. Zyphon headshot to body shot. Fantastic play. Now, Lau. He's in the perfect position. Goofy. Peeking up behind them. He's going to catch a play off guard. He sees one and he knew another player was there. He's going to be able to get one, but Lau turns around, hits the shot, and Zyphon, he's there to save the day. Kyler, the last player left alive, picks up the bomb, picks up another kill as well, but now they know exactly where he is. And the fact that he's got the bomb. They've spotted him out. They're going to be going in for the double peek in. It's going to be the deal to finish things off. 15th round on the board. Now 9. They have to get 10 rounds on the board in the row, Sam. This is a big ask.
I really thought Goofy was going to get both kills there, and to die to Lau is just devastating. It heartbreak central right there, folks, as a round that 9 were looking to possibly win slips away from them, slips between their fingers, and we are on map and series point. Sprout on the verge of knocking a previous major team out of ECL.
Yep. I memed on Sprout being a tier 2 team. And they are looking to clap back and prove me wrong. They were in my DMs earlier laughing. And you can see why now. They're doing very well on this map, being so dominant. And ESL through the smoke. An AWP shot of the ages. Fantastic plays. Smoke goes down. Very well positioned as well. The bomb is going to get planted. They still have this ability. The shot through the side. That is why he smoked like he did. The thoughts came into it. Mynio, last player left alive. He's stuck in a desperate position, unable to accomplish anything. That's going to be a GG well played. Sprouts, they managed to go through and win, absolutely demolishing their opponent, Sam. Just, yeah, I mean, very well deserved by them.
Yeah, I am now a Sprout believer. You know, we came into yesterday's game, and one of the main talking points for us was Alpha, and the fact that he was brand new. Today is his 4th game with the team. And the first 2 games he played...